Alright guys, H4T, Jade and Goro. Wanted to come back and give you a little update video and just talk to everyone for a little bit. I'm planning on coming back now in June, starting June here, and doing more videos and getting more stuff up for you guys. And I took a break there for a few months and was working on the dieting and weight loss stuff, and I'm actually down 60 pounds now. So yeah, so I went from 290 and I weigh 231 right now, down 8 or 9 sizes in pants right now, and shirts and everything like that. So that's going really good. I've been working on that pretty hard, and now that it's warm I can really kick that into gear and probably do a much better job at that. But some people wanted to see the dogs, and here they are, still doing really good. Take these guys down to the park a lot and walk them. I get some more videos of that too. Hi Goro, ain't that right, huh? You like the park? Hmm? You like the park? Oh, he got me. Like, oh. Okay, enough of that. Oh man, it's like getting smacked by a big brush or something, you know. Yeah, I've got a couple new items coming, and I've got a couple new things and some stuff I wanted to do some videos on. There's a lot of videos out there on frog lube, and I wanted to try it for myself, and there's a couple of reasons why. Nobody sent me this stuff for free or anything, and I'm not getting paid to do any kind of videos. See him biting my hand. I'm not getting paid or anything to do videos on frog lube. It's just something that after some research, that it's something that I want to look into, that I think, you know, could possibly work. You know, nothing's really going to be a miracle on guns, you know, but I think for what it is, I think it's probably working better than anything that I'm using. So I want to do some frog lube videos and treat some of my guns. Here is a heat gun I ordered I want to tell you guys about, because I want to do this right when I do the frog lube. And to do the frog lube right, you need to degrease a gun with like rubbing alcohol, or you can even use Simple Green, which is probably what I'm going to use, Simple Green. And then you want to heat the metal. I got this heat gun on eBay, and this thing was like 19 bucks, 19 or 20 bucks shipped. It's got 2 settings, a low and a high. I've heard some guys say that a heat gun may be too much heat for the gun, and I'm going to tell you how you remedy that. If the heat gun is producing too much heat, you could use a hairdryer, or you just create more distance from the metal. Okay, for every inch you move back, there's of course going to be less heat applied to the gun. So if your heat gun is too hot, you're not going to hold the muzzle of the heat gun this close. You're going to back it up until you get the right heat and feel the metal. It should be hot to the touch. I'll go over all that when I do the frog lube. I shouldn't even be trying to explain that right now. These guys are a little bit wild today, I warn you. One of the things I really want to do is my shotgun. Knocked over my heat gun. This is a... Right now there's not one in the chamber because I was going to be out here with the dogs, so I did empty this gun out. Right up here on this gun along the barrel, now this shotgun is from the 70s. Now all this stock and all this other stuff, you know, like the grip sleeve, and well, that's pretty much it. This was put on, you know, after the fact. It didn't come like that, of course, from the 70s. But I'm tending to get a little bit of speckles of rust in places on the barrel, but it never got into the metal. And every few 3-4 months or so I'd get that little bit of rust back off. Well, I'm going to take this apart, heat this entire barrel up really good, and then I'm going to frog lube this barrel probably twice. This is a parkerized finish, so it's going to be probably really porous. Oh man, he's on my leg. Oh man, this dog's heavy. I'm telling you guys, he's got to go 110. I mean, he's so big now that his leather collar that guy custom made him, I can't even get it around his neck. Seriously. I mean, he's a bear. So I want to treat this gun with that, and I believe 100% that it'll stop those little rust spots on the surface that I'm getting. I want to show you guys something else here. Let me try to calm him down a little bit. It's alright, calm down, calm down. Calm down, buddy. Calm down. I'm trying. Calm down. Okay. Jade. Now if I talk to Jade, he'll get real rowdy. Oh, Jade. 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 See, he don't like that. He's very jealous. She is not. Jade, girl. Jade. Hi, Jade. Oh, Jade. Oh, Jade. Sometimes he'll even bite real easy. You know, he'll get so jealous that he'll kind of bite your arm a little bit. Settle down there, guy. Last time I measured his head, it was 23¼ inches from, and you go in front of the ears around the chin, and he's grown since then. So, yeah, think about it. 23¼ inches around his head. So he's definitely a big boy, and you know, he's very stout and solid. Take him down to the park and people just go crazy. You know, stopping cars and asking me questions and just surrounding me like the whole time. So it's kind of hard to walk him, but I do. You like the park, huh? You like the park? You like the park? We'll go there soon. Okay, another thing I want to show you guys would be in this box here. Give you a little update on this gun. Make sure she is clear. Firearm is clear. Okay, so this is the Springfield XDM 5.25 in 9mm. Really like this gun, guys. I can't even describe to you how much I like this gun. The ergonomics, the feel, the trigger, just everything about it. Fiber optic front sight. It's a great gun. I'm even going to conceal carry this, you know. So I will be carrying this one around. I've had two little problems, and I don't blame the gun. I've heard some other people say the same thing with what I was talking about. Basically what happened was shooting Tula ammo, 9mm, the steel case stuff, which I still think is a fine low budget ammo to shoot. But in this gun, 2 times what happened is the slide, I was shooting and the slide went back and went forward, and the slide was, you know, a ½ inch back, and I look and there's a live round that had never been chambered standing straight up in the air like this. So it wasn't an ejection problem, it was ejecting everything fine. It would just close with a live round nose up. And I really honestly believe that has to do with that steel cased round. I don't believe I would have any problems with brass. So in 300 rounds, twice a live round standing straight up, which would still be quick to clear and keep on firing. Yeah, I would trust my life with this gun, and I've had a handful of other guys tell me that Tula ammo acted funny in a different model Springfield XD or XDM as well. But other than that, man, it's flawless. Accuracy, unbelievable for me with this. Of course, that depends on the shooter. But for me, I was very impressed with the accuracy on this guy. It's not the cleanest right now because I'm waiting for my frog lube to get here because I'm going to do everything. My LWRC, AR-15, this, Springfield XDS, and then I'm going to go to where my collection's at, and I'm going to start bringing in guns from the collection, and I'll do videos on those guns as I go, and it's a pain. It is. It's a pain in the butt to go through a large amount of firearms and want to do this to all of them. It's going to take me some time, but I will get it done. As far as my collectible stuff, like, you know, Colt Pythons, Colt Presidential Gold 1911, I don't know if I'm going to do anything with those in a heat gun. I really don't want to play in that area. I'm sure it probably wouldn't hurt it, and I'm going to go through the bore with the liquid frog lube of those guns, but I'm going to continue to use my rusty rags with the silicone on the finish of the Python and the Colt Gold Presidential 1911. Those guns are checked repeatedly and much more often than the rest of my collection, and I really handle those guns with kid gloves, so to speak. I don't want to apply no heat guns to those guns, you know. Also, just a common sense thing with the frog lube. You see how you have this fiber optic front sight and the back is steel, but on Glocks you would have polymer sights. Of course, you never ever, don't ever put a heat gun or a or you know, something that's too hot, like on the blowing on the slide, and it's also getting this, and it's going to melt that. It's going to melt polymer sights. It could melt this fiber optic. All you have to do with a heat gun, is I'm telling you guys right now, is what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically, probably from underneath, because that's where you need the frog lube to penetrate the most, I'm going to go on the inside of a strip slide. When you heat any area here good enough, the heat will transfer all the way up here to the ends. You don't have to come up here and go all the way to the front sight and go like this and go all the way back. You can just do the main part underneath of the slide, and that heat's going to transfer all over. So keep that in mind. Don't go, you know, don't go melting your sights or anything. But yeah, 19 plus 1 rounds for a total of 20 rounds. I like this gun, guys. Very, very pleased with it. Wouldn't mind getting the 45 version of this as well. So that's about it, guys. I've got some new stuff. I can't even think of everything right now. I haven't got a whole lot of new guns. I'm trying to think here. I don't know what I've picked up. This may have been the last gun I've picked up. I honestly can't tell you. I mean, this may be the last firearm that I've picked up. I got new Oakley flak jackets. I can do a review on those if you guys want to see those. Really like those. I'm thinking about picking up the Luminox Navy SEALs blackout watch. It's really cool. Just, you know, should have a lot of stuff coming here. I've got some new 511 tactical clothing coming, you know, in much smaller sizes for me. That'll fit now. Fit me good, because I can't wear the old ones, because the old ones are between 8 and 10 sizes too big for me to wear. So there's just no way I can wear those old 511 tactical pants. So that's about it, guys. Let me see if I can get the Beast back up here for a minute, and we'll talk to him before I go. I also have 8 19-round magazines for that gun. Come here, Gore. He's chewing on the antler. Come on. Come on, up. Come on. Come on, up. Come on, Gore. Up. There we go. There we go. Oh, man. Come on. Come here. And I got hair. He's shedding now because of the warm weather here, so I'm covered in hair. But I wanted to show him to you guys again before I go, see if I can get him up. Come on, stand. Come on, stand up. Come on. There we go. There we go. You can just kind of see, put my head next to his. My head looks tiny. Hey! He's a good boy. Aren't you? Be a good boy. Other than being jealous of Jade, sometimes I tease him, and they'll stand there, and I'll keep talking to Jade and petting her, and boy, he starts to go a little wild, and starts jumping around and claws at my arms. And he's a good boy, though. Never ever done one thing out of place. Never ever growled at me. Of course, never ever snapped at me or anything like that. Always very obedient. You know, if he does something wrong, and you know, when I see it, he goes and tries to hide. He definitely has showed no aggression toward me. There is certain adult males that he will growl at and bark at, and I'm fine with that, you know, when I'm out walking him, because he's just sensing something, whether it's their fear or, you know, I don't know what it is, but he's sensing something that he doesn't like, and that's okay. You know, I mean, he's never tried to attack anyone, but he's leery about some people. He's really okay. He loves kids more than anything. No kid is a problem ever. For the majority, women are fine, except for if the woman is showing extreme fear. And I can always tell that, because when they walk, they're looking real wide-eyed, and they come around the corner and they go slow. Why do you want to slow down and stop right when you're in line with the dog if you're scared of it? It's just like, keep going. Then he'll start barking. But it's a regular bark. It's not a, some of you people that have dogs, you know what I'm talking about when these dogs do that, like a growl and bark at the same time. That's when something's wrong. He doesn't do that. He just does a normal bark fast. People that, But for the most part, all women are fine with him, and definitely kids. Never a problem with kids, so he likes them. Alright guys, that's it for this video. I got another video I'm going to do here, and I'm going to tell you about a funny story that happened at the park, and you guys tell me what you think that this could mean. Alright, it has to do with Goro. Alright guys, it's good to see everyone again, and feels good to be back, and I'm planning on rolling with some videos for you guys. Alright everyone, this is H4T, Goro and Jade, and we are out.